This is Keep the Faith Ministry News. I'm Hal Mayer. Nepal has enacted a law to curb evangelism by criminalizing religious conversion, joining neighboring countries like India and Pakistan, where the region's small but growing Christian minority faces government threats to their faith. The Nepali government has taken a regressive step as this law severely restricts our freedom of expression and our freedom of religion or belief, said Pastor Tanka Subedi, chair of the National Religious Liberty Forum. The pastor is one of an estimated 375,000 Christians living in the former Hindu kingdom. The Criminal Code Bill, which the Parliament approved in August and President Bidya Devi Bhandari signed, establishes further constitutional protections for Hinduism, which 80% of the population practices, by restricting religious conversion and hurting of religious sentiment or blasphemy. A section of the new law reads, "No one shall involve or encourage in conversion of religion. No one should convert a person from one religion to another religion or profess their own religion and belief with similar intention by using or not using any means of attraction and by disturbing religion or belief of any ethnic groups or community that being practiced since ancient times. If found guilty, there will be punishment of 5 years of imprisonment and penalty of 50,000 rupees, approximately 770 USD. If foreigners are found guilty, they will have to be deported within 7 days after completing the imprisonment in the third clause. The amended criminal sanctions come a decade after the longtime Hindu monarchy declared itself a secular state and 2 years after it adopted a new constitution. Article 26 of the Constitution stated that no one shall attempt to change or convert someone from one religion to another or disturb, jeopardize the religion of others, and such acts or activities shall be punishable by law. Religious freedom advocates worried that this line in particular could be used as groundwork for future restrictions and discrimination. These fears have come true. Last year, courts dropped charges against Christians accused of evangelizing students in the aftermath of the devastating earthquake in Kathmandu, but the case was enough to raise concerns over the forcible conversion law. Anti-conversion laws tend to target religious minorities and worsen religious tensions. Some Christian commentators on the Criminal Code Bill initially declared it a worse threat to minority faiths than living under the officially Hindu state in the years before. The bill proposed 5 years of imprisonment and a penalty of 50,000 rupees for anyone found guilty of converting a person from one religion to another. His bill would mean Nepal would revert to a worse state of affairs than the previous panchayat system in 1960 to 1990, which resulted in minority religious groups being persecuted by the state. Christians were banned from living in Nepal prior to 1960. Between 1960 and 1990, the panchayat system resulted in minority religious groups being persecuted by the state. Over the following decades, Christianity grew by 10 to 20% annually, making Nepal one of Asia's most stunning church growth stories. And no wonder the government, which is controlled by the Hindu religion, is trying to do something about it. Despite the legal threats in recent years, Nepal has seen its Christian population triple over the past decade or so due to conversions. Nevertheless, Christians only make up 1.4% of its population. The U.S. State Department flagged anti-conversion and blasphemy laws as one of its biggest concerns for religious freedom globally, stating in 2012 that such laws often violate freedoms of religion and expression and often are applied in a discriminatory manner. Yea, and all that will live godly in Christ Jesus shall suffer persecution. 2 Timothy 3, verse 12. This is Keep the Faith Ministry News. Thank you for watching.